Good morning, friends. Kompang Karten. Kompang is a Malaysian word, I believe, or a Malay word, and it's also translated to Sinhalese, the widely spread language in Sri Lanka, as Kompanya. So I'm at Kompanya Vidya in local terms, and the British call this as the Slave Island area. Slave Island. There are neither islands or slaves here. But the history takes us back to 1844, when the colonials, such as the Dutch, brought slaves to Colombo and kept slaves as domestic workers. Yes, there was slave trading taking place, and the history tells us that the slave owners were scared of these slaves and thought they would knife them or kill them in the night. So as a result, all the slaves were rounded up in the night and brought to this location that you see. It's an island surrounded by a lake, and they were kept here in this island during the night, and by dawn they will be taken back and handed over to their respective slave owners to carry out the daily course, right? So that was a part of the history. So slaves are long gone, island is still here. It has gone through a lot of transformation. I remember when I was a kid, there was an amusement park in this island, and later on I think various things took place. You know, it was abandoned for some time. I will post some old pictures that I managed to find from the web. So now it's a park, right? It's a park for people to roam around, relax, and there's a bridge connecting the island to the mainland, as you could say, right? And it's surrounded now by, you know, very tall buildings, very iconic Altea Towers, right? Colombo Commercial, and many more towers coming up. And the area predominantly were dominated by Malay community. But though it was dominated by the Malay community, today we find various cultures mixing together and coexisting in this area called Slave Island. So we have the Sinhalese, we have the Malays, the Muslims, we have the Tamils. So in terms of religion, we have Muslim temples or other churches, we have Catholic churches, we have Hindu temples. So it's a I would say a combination of all these cultures living together in a fairly small area, and it demonstrates really the cultural harmony that Colombo or Sri Lanka has to offer. Well, this is one of the Catholic churches, Infant Jesus Church, located in Slave Island. And you can also see this building, which is actually a temple, very commercialized, but still it's a temple, right? So you have a temple on this side of the road, and then you have a church there within a very short area. And I will also show you two other religious locations which are side by side. The Malay heritage is not complete if I don't show you this row of old buildings. You know, as you can see, trees are growing on them and not been maintained for a long time. So this is the remnants of the old Malay era. Soon this entire block will be taken down and we will see something similar to behind this block coming up here. As you can see, the place is getting surrounded by high-rise development, high-tech development, and soon this history is going to disappear from Colombo. So it's a Tamil festive day today. So you can see the temple, the Hindu temple getting ready for their prayers, morning worship, right? And also you can see the beautiful lotus tower behind it. So not far from the Hindu temple, you can hear the bells ring. This is the Muslim church, right? And is not even 50 meters away from the Hindu temple, right? So this is what religious harmony means in Slave Island. And it's so unique that you wouldn't get this kind of density of religious churches and community living together so well. So overlooking the whole area is that majestic tower, right, which you can see from all angles. And Slave Island, as we know, is transforming, and soon this will be a very developed area. The most significant and the famous religious point, or rather religious temple in this area is the Gangarame temple. So this is the Gangarame temple. I'm not going to stop here, but we are going to just cycle past it. Very famous place. Tourists is they make it an attraction. They come here, they make it a part of their agenda. This tree has been here for ages and it's definitely one of the landmarks. I hope that no one will get the urge to cut it down. Developments are impressive. It's forever changing the city skyline. So we are reaching another landmark, another old tree. It has been there for ages. I remember when I was a kid, this tree very well. So you can see it's a banyan tree giving a beautiful shade. I'll try and do a circle around it. So we get a good idea as to this area. And the old Empire Theatre transformed into a apartment complex.